Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is a fun little Hatha flow practice. When you're ready, pop something comfortable to move in on and join me on the mat. We're going to start this practice lying down. So finding your way down onto the mat, lying however is most comfortable, whether that's knees bent, legs lengthened away, whatever feels best. And just take a moment, drawing the awareness in. Check in and notice how you're feeling within yourself. No judgment. Try not to analyze. Just awareness of how you feel in this moment. Let the awareness come to settle on the breath and follow the flow of breath in and out of the body. Breathing through the nose as best as you can and allowing the center to rise and fall with each breath. Maybe noticing if there's a natural pause at the top of the inhale and at the base of the exhale. And if there is, just encourage that pause. Expanding on the inhale, holding the breath in just as long as is comfortable, allowing the exhale to flow out the body, and then holding that breath out. Again, just as long as feels comfortable. Exploring that space between the breath. Just do a few more rounds like this in your own time. And just let the breathing settle back into its natural rhythm. Take a moment noticing the effects. And when you feel ready to move, moving gently, I'm going to bend the knees and place the feet on the mat ready for bridge. The feet around hip distance apart, heels as close to the body as feels comfortable, arms resting down by the sides. With an inhale, tilt the pelvis, press through the feet, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. With your exhale, rolling all the way back down. So the inhale rolls up, and the exhale rolls down. Maybe adding the arms in, floating the arms up and overhead on the inhale, and back down by the sides on the exhale. Doing a couple more. Great. Then arms back down by the sides. We'll draw the right knee in Clasping around the right knee, hug the thigh down towards the body. Apanasana. Left knee can be bent, or you can lengthen the left leg away. Maybe giving the right ankle a bit of a circle one way, and then back the other way. Great, then foot back to center. We'll interlace the fingers around the back of the thigh, send the foot up towards the ceiling, push away through the right heel, draw the toes towards you. Hands can stay where they are, or you could slide the hands up the leg to help draw the leg a little closer in. Then we'll bend that right knee in. If the left leg is bent, just lengthen the left leg away. Rest the right foot on top of the left thigh. Then draw that right knee across the body, twisting through the spine. Right arm can go out at shoulder height, maybe turning the head over the right shoulder. Then we'll inhale, knee back through center. Either right foot down on the mat or lengthen the right foot away and draw the left knee in. Hugging the left thigh down towards your Apanasana. Giving the ankle a bit of a circle if you like, one way. And then back the other way. And foot back to center. Interlace the fingers around the back of the thigh. Send the foot up towards the ceiling. Again, push the heel away. Flex the foot. Hands can stay where they are, or you could slide the hands up the leg. Lovely. We'll bend that left knee in. Right leg lengthened away if it's bent. Rest the left foot on top of the right thigh. Draw the left knee across the body. Left arm out at shoulder height, maybe looking over that shoulder. We'll inhale, knee back through center. Give both knees a hug in. If you're happy coming into happy baby. You can do happy baby unhappy as well if you like. But if you're comfortable, we'll come into happy baby. Soles of the feet towards the ceiling, maybe having a little rock from side to side. And we'll release the feet, bend the knees in, either rocking to one side to come up or rocking yourself straight up to sitting. We're going to spin the feet straight round and come to tabletop. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips, moving through cat-cow. Inhale to look up, send the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, belly button to spine. Just move in time with your breathing. Inhaling to look up, exhaling to round. And then we'll come to neutral. We're going to ease the weight in circles around the wrists. Just working into the wrists, warming those wrists up. And we'll take the circles in the opposite direction. Great. And then come Coming back to center, take the hands about a handspan in front. We'll tuck the toes, lift the knees and send the hips up and back for down dog. You can have a little ease here. Give the heels a bit of a walk. Maybe easing the weight forward and back. However you like to settle your body into down dog. Then we'll lift the gaze towards the top of the mat, step or walk the feet forward. Coming to Uttanasana, your standing forward fold. Hands could be on the mat or on the legs. Weight slightly forwards towards the toes. With a good bend in the knees, we'll inhale, arms out and up. Coming all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down through prayer in front of the heart. Great, take a moment just settling yourself here. Readjust if you need to. Make sure you're stood towards the top of the mat. Then with an inhale, taking the arms out and up. We'll take hold of the right wrist with the left hand and bending to the left. Inhale, back through center. Swap the grip. Over to the right. Inhale. Back to center. Hands are going to come down to prayer in front of the heart. Weight into the left foot. And we're going to float the right foot out behind, coming towards warrior 3. Try and bring the hips fairly level. Little bend in that left knee. Then we'll take a deep bend into that left knee, lower the right foot down. We're going to draw the hips back as we bend into that right knee, lengthening the spine forward. Great. Then with an inhale, we'll bend into that left knee, lower the right knee down onto the mat. Now those right toes can stay tucked under, or you can untuck the toes if you want to reach a little further. Right hand is going to reach for that right heel. Left arm reaching up and back, lift the chest towards the ceiling into a little sort of half camel / lunge pose. We'll come back through center, hands down to frame the front foot, slide that left foot all the way back and up. Now our right toes can either stay down or you can lift the right toes, resting them on the left knee. Elbows stay tucked in as you bend into the elbows, chin to mat, and then press all the way back up. We're going to pop the left knee down, weight forward, tailbone tucked under, lower the hips to the mat, send the chest forward, upward facing dog. Great. Lift the hips, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, down dog. Nice full breath here. And then lift the gaze towards the top of the mat. Step or walk the feet forward, Uttanasana. Good bend in both knees, arms out and up, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down to prayer in front of the heart. Take a moment, let the breath settle, let the body settle. Readjust if you need to. And then when you feel ready, our inhale, arms go out and up. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand, bending to the right. Inhale through center. Swap the grip over to the left. Inhale, center. Hands down to prayer in front of the heart. Weight into the right foot. We're floating the left foot out behind this time. Warrior 3. Find that balance. Nice steady breath. Deep bend into the right knee, lower the left toes down. We draw the hips back as we bend into that left knee, body lengthening forward. Bend into the right knee, lower the left knee down. Again, back toes can stay tucked, or you can untuck the toes if you want to reach a little further. Reaching for that left heel with the left hand, right arm reaches up and back. Lift the chest towards the ceiling. Then arms reach forward, hands onto the mat, We slide that right foot up and back. Left toes either down or lift the left toes, touch them to the right knee. Elbows tucked in, bend into the elbows, chin to mat. Pressing all the way back up. Pop the right knee down, hips forward, tailbone tucked. Lower the hips towards the mat, send the chest forward, up dog. Lower the chin, lift the hips, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Great stuff, lift the gaze, step forward, Uttanasana. You're standing forward fold. Good, bend in both knees, arms out and up, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down to prayer in front of the heart. Take a moment, let the breath settle, let the body settle again. Adjust if you need to. If anybody else is like me, where your leggings never quite stay put. Lovely. And then when we're ready, we're going to go through the whole thing once more with a few additions. This time we're going to start in tree pose. Weight into the left foot, turn the right knee out, either toes down, foot to calf, or foot coming to the inside of the thigh, hands to prayer in front of the heart. Find your balance. Then arms going out at shoulder height, little bend in the elbows and hands to chin mudra, thumb and first finger together. We're going to take a side bend here, can just be a small movement. Our right elbow is coming towards the right leg, hips slightly over to the left, finding length through the left side of the body. Inhale back up to center, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, release that right knee and send the knee forward. With an exhale, float that right foot back, warrior 3. Great. Bend into the left knee, lower the right toes down. Bend into that right knee, draw the hips back, sweep the hands back and lower the chest. Great, bend into the left knee, hands forwards and up, lower the right knee down. Right hand reaches for the right heel, left arm reaches up and back. Hands come forward, onto the mat, frame the front foot. Slide that left foot back, send the foot up and back. Right toes down or right toes lifted, bend into the elbows, chin to mat. All the way back up. This time, if you like coming into plank, pop the knees down like we did before if you prefer though. Bend into the elbows and then press through, upward facing dog. Chin to chest, lift the hips, down dog. Taking a few nice full breaths here in down dog. Lift the gaze towards the top of the mat. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Bend into the knees. Malasana or yogi squat. The heels can be lifted if you need them to be. Don't feel like they have to stay down. Wriggle around as much as you need to. And then if we can, sitting down onto the mat without using the hands. Into cobbler, soles of the feet together, knees rolling out. Holding onto ankles, and we'll take a little lean forward, using the elbows to help ease the knees out to the sides. Bringing yourself back up to upright. Now you can take hold of toes, ankles, feet, whatever works for you. We're going to rock slightly back on the sit bones, find that balance point to lift the feet. Then start to send those heels up towards the ceiling. Legs don't have to go straight, just heading in that direction. Lift the chest towards the tops of the feet. Nice steady breath. Then we'll bend into the knees, let go of the feet, ankles crossed. As we put the feet down, we're going to send the weight forward and see if we can come up to standing without using the hands. If that didn't work for you, don't worry, just come up however works best. Uncross the feet, take a moment, have a little wriggle. Wonderful. We're going to go on the other side. Weight into the right foot. Turn the left knee out into tree. So again, toes could be down, foot to calf, or foot to the inside of the thigh. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. When we feel balanced, arms are coming out at shoulder height. Soft bend in the elbows, chin mudra. Bending to the left elbow towards the left knee, hips over to the right. Great. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up. We release the foot, knee forward, then send that left foot back, warrior 3. Bend into the right knee, lower the left toes down, sweep the hands back as you bend into the left knee, chest lengthening forward. Bend again into the right knee, bringing left hand to the left heel. Ooh, I'm toppling over. Left hand to the left heel, right arm up and back. Lift the chest towards the ceiling. Well done. Arms sweep forward, hands to the mat. Slide that right foot all the way back and up. Bending the left knee if you like. Lift the toes. Bend into the elbows, chin to mat. Pressing all the way back up. Coming into plank. Bend into the elbows halfway. Press through up dog. Great. Inhale, lift the hips, down dog. Taking a few nice steady breaths here. This time, if you like, a little hop to the top of the mat. So you can step again if you prefer, but if you like, we lift the gaze towards the top of the mat, good bend in the knees, and a little hop forward into Malasana. Have a little settle in Malasana. As I say, you can always lift the heels. And then hands down behind, or sitting yourself down, using the hands. And then we can come to cobbler, soles of the feet together, knees rolling out, little lean forward over the legs. And we come up to sitting. Take hold of toes, feet, ankles, wherever you prefer. Find that balance point on the sit bones. And then start to lengthen through the legs. Lift the chest. Lift the gaze. Great. Try and cross the ankles the opposite way, which will probably feel like a weird way to cross them. Weight forward. Standing yourself up. And then give everything a good wriggle. Fantastic work. We're just going to ease out now. So good bend in the knees, chin to chest, rolling all the way down through the spine. When you reach your full forward fold, take hold of opposite elbows and a gentle sway from side to side. And then we'll bend into the knees, bringing yourself all the way down to sitting. And then rolling down, coming all the way down onto your back. So knees bent, feet on the mat. Hands just resting on the rib cage. Little gap between the feet and the knees. With an exhale, let the knees roll down to one side. Inhale back through center. Exhale over to the other side. Great. So the inhale comes through center. The exhale twists. You can always add the head in, turning the head in the opposite direction to the knees. And then we'll bring the knees back to center. Draw the knees in towards you, hands on the kneecaps, taking the knees in little circles either together or out in a swimming motion. And then pop the feet down on the mat. Soles of the feet together, let the knees roll out, coming into reclining cobbler. Hands could rest on your center, they could go out to the sides, or you could take the arms up and overhead. Let the eyes close. And just take a moment drawing the awareness in. Notice how you're feeling within yourself. Try to recall how you felt at the beginning of the practice. And just be aware of any changes. No judgment, try not to analyze. Just awareness. Let the awareness settle onto the breath. Follow the flow of breath in and out of the body. Expanding on the inhale, settling on the exhale. So if you have time, maybe going into a meditation. But if this is all you have time for today, just popping the hands underneath the knees to try and draw the knees back towards each other. Hug the legs in towards you. Either rocking to one side to come up or rocking yourself straight up to sitting. Bringing yourself fully back to the room. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed that practice. I think it's a fun little flow. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and please do hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I will see you here again soon. Om Shanti.